Hello, my friends. Grim here. I hope you're doing well, and welcome to the first of what I hope will be many chapters of Diablo II Resurrected gameplay. We are creating a brand new character. I've just tested with an Amazon in order to get my voice at what I hope is an appropriate volume relative to the ambient sounds and... what is toggle? Oh, Legacy and Resurrected. Okay, cool. The ambient sounds and combat noises and everything else. One of our potential hiccups with this initial first step into Diablo is that I do have some kind of audio or visual setting not optimal. I've done a little bit of prep work, but we'll see how it all translates. So let me know, of course, in the comments below.
Greetings, stranger.
Whether
I'm not surprised
everything
to
like
see
that
your kind here.
is working
Many
for you.
adventurers have traveled this way since the recent troubles began. No doubt you've heard about the tragedy that befell the town of Tristram. Well, some say that Diablo, the Lord of Terror, walks the world again. I don't know if I believe that, but a dark wanderer did travel this route a few weeks ago. He was headed east to the mountain pass guarded by the rogue monastery. Maybe it's nothing, but evil seems to have trailed in his wake. You see, shortly after the wanderer went through, the monastery's gates to the pass were closed, and strange creatures began ravaging the countryside. Until it's safer outside the camp and the gates are reopened, I'll remain here with my caravan. I hope to leave for Lutgulain before the shadow that fell over Tristram consumes us all. If you're still alive, then I'll take you along. You should talk to Akara, too. She seems to be the leader of this camp.
Okay, oh man, this is awesome. Such nostalgia. So I played a fair amount of Diablo 2 when I was a kid. And of course, Diablo 2 Resurrected
I am Akara,
is the old
High
school
Priestess
experience
of the Sisterhood of the Sightless
with
Eye.
a shiny veneer and some
I
balance
welcome you,
changes,
traveler, to our
basically,
camp.
as far as
But
I
I'm afraid
understand
I
it.
can offer you but poor shelter within these rickety walls.
I love
You
the
see,
dialogue here.
Our ancient sisterhood has fallen under a strange curse. The mighty citadel, from which we have guarded the gates to the east for generations, has been corrupted by the evil demoness Andariel. I still can't believe it. But she turned many of our sister rogues against us and drove us from our ancestral home. Now the last defenders of the sisterhood are either dead or scattered throughout the wilderness. I implore you, stranger, please help us. Find a way to lift this terrible curse, and we will pledge our loyalty to you. There is a place...
For all time, huh? Loyalty for all time. Look for the den of evil in the wilderness outside the rogue camp. That is awesome. So, I'm playing a Necromancer because that is what you all voted
All who
for.
oppose me, beware.
So true, Grim. So true. Let's check out +1 to raise skeleton. Okay, let's go. And I'm indeed playing this game because that's what you voted for. So thank you to everybody for voting. For the views, and for all of the support. Had a different class than Necromancer of the ones that I presented, because ones that I wanted to play been chosen, I would have had a subsequent poll following up saying, okay, do we do like a Zeal Paladin or a Hammered In? I don't know if these are even things anymore. I'm just kind of remembering what I used to know about the game as a kid. Ditto for Druid, ditto for Barbarian. But since we're doing Necromancer, I was only ever going to build this guy one way, and that is as the Summoner. So I understand that you can respec now. You can, in other words, put points into things. Skill-wise or trait-wise, and then later reassign them. I don't know yet whether or not I'm going to do that. I looked up a guide, and it seems like the way people do that is to do, like, teeth early, like, basically poison spells, I think they are, early, like, bone spells in the mid-game, and then you summon only in the late game. I don't know. Don't know if we're going to do that. I kind of want Skellies with me from the jump. And, like, I'm not very worried about min-maxing, especially at normal difficulty. And as with Skyrim that came before this, I am no expert. Just kind of a casual player who really enjoys a game like this. And I'll be doing my best to play well and to play competitively. But I'm definitely not any kind of experienced. It's been many a year since I've invested myself in this game. But I'm very, very hyped for it. No doubt about it. Ooh. A couple of our first blue items. Just do vitality for now, and put another point into raising skeletons, I suppose. So yeah, we'll be playing only solo, not online. It's my first time playing Resurrected. I don't have any items to import or anything of the kind. Just finding what we can, doing what we can. And you know, I'm going to, for big stretches of the gameplay, make liberal use of the mute button. This will not be as much commentary as you saw in Skyrim. I'll let the game speak for itself for a significant portion of the playtime. But of course, as always, I'll chip in with my brilliant commentary every now and then, at a minimum. So far, I've got to say that I really enjoy the combination of factors here. The nostalgic and immersive simplicity of the Bloodmoor, which I remember so very well from my childhood, and the slick appearance of all the updated graphics. It's definitely working for me, definitely hitting the right notes. I don't need to check every corner of this place, though. On we go. To the Den of Evil.
I sense death within this place.
I forgot about these guys. The Fallen Shaman. Yeah, I think I like the skeletons right away. Maybe we'll put a few points into teeth, we'll see. But I think I want the army with me from the jump. It's pretty cool. If I'm not mistaken, two of the settings that I applied before like during my, you know, audio testing, basically, that did not exist prior in original Diablo 2 are toggling visibility of drops rather than having to hold it down to see it, and auto pickup of gold. One or the other of those may have existed before, maybe neither. I'm pretty confident that both didn't exist. And they're both huge quality of life upgrades. Gotta love it. We want to identify boots or armor. +4 to life, alright. There we go. Me down. Poisoning too. Respect. I was just gonna say we haven't lost a skeleton yet, but we just did there in that little skirmish. Very cool. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Alright. 4 monsters remaining in the den. We'll put a level into Skeleton Mastery. I don't know if you're supposed to before you put X points into Raise, but...
I can't carry anymore.
That doesn't do anything useful. We'll do that. I don't remember seeing these little dwellings before. I wonder if they've added kind of aesthetic things around the edges like that. Maybe it was just harder to see before.
Is that enough to earn the rogue's trust?
I wonder if it is. Return to Akara for a reward. I'm gonna bore you all and run the long way back rather than use one of my 2 town portals. Although I wonder if we can get a waypoint, like, right over the bridge here. Does my memory fail me, or is that a thing? Flavy. Hello, Flavy. I used to think it was so cool that they had, like, a rogue.
Take care. The corrupted
Guarding.
rogues in the wilderness ahead are not to be trifled with.
The area. The cold plains and a waypoint. Let's go. It's all coming back to me, my friends. Alright. Now, do I also remember correctly that Warrive identifies
Yes.
items? Not yet, if ever. No problem.
Welcome, Outlander, to our glorious hovel. I know you're here to challenge the evil that's driven us from our ancestral home. But know this. Akara may be our spiritual leader, but I command the rogues in battle. It will take more than just killing a few beasts in the wilderness to
It's
earn
fair,
my trust.
Kasia. Fair enough.
You have cleansed the den of evil. You've earned my trust, and may yet restore my faith in humanity. Your reward is training in the skill of your choice.
Very nice. Control and left click to sell. Gotta be worth identifying these items, right? Oh yeah, look, we already made so much money on the first one. I know at these early levels sometimes it doesn't really change the value, but the sweet Paladin Scepter just really got us over the line there. Made it all worth it. Hand axe of self-repair. Dexterity, cold resist boots. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. And we have a socketed buckler and a regular cap. That also reminds me that we need to repair gear. That's a thing in this game.
Hi there.
I'm assuming it has not changed.
The blacksmith here in camp.
Hello,
It's
Charcy.
good to see some strong adventurers around here.
Yeah, you look pretty strong
Many of our
yourself.
sisters fought bravely against Diablo when he first attacked the town of Tristram. They came back to us true veterans, bearing some really powerful items. Seems like their victory was short-lived, though. Most of them are now corrupted by Andario.
Yeah, there we go. Trade and repair. Okay, repair all equipment, 41, sure. I should, +1 to raise skeleton is what we start with. I should probably get in the habit also of looking every time I talk to Akara for
Good evening.
Necromancer gear. And this is how you respec with her. Okay, sweet. I don't know if there's a cost or anything. I'm obviously not going to do it anytime immediately. +1 to clay golem, faster cast rate. That seems good right away. Amp damage, casting ice bolt, teeth and amp damage. There's some good ones here for sure. Bone armor, teeth. +2 to skeleton mastery. I'm pretty well priced out by this stuff though, so we'll just stick with the default one for a minute.
Greetings.
Keep getting more skellies for now.
My rogue scouts have just reported an abomination in the monastery graveyard. Apparently, Andariel is not content to take only our living. Bloodraven, one of our finest captains in the battle against Diablo
that's
at Tristram,
right.
was also one of the first to be corrupted by Andariel. Now you'll find her in the monastery graveyard, raising our dead as zombies. We cannot abide this defilement. If you are truly our ally, you will help us destroy her.
Cannot abide this defilement. The new waypoints menu looks sweet. Look for Bloodraven. Okay. Oh, we're right into the mix with a big battle here. Bishy bosh. big deal, no big deal. I almost bought a sash like the one we just picked up back in town, but I figured we'd find one soon enough. If I remember correctly. Yeah, that gives us more slots. And, yeah, I've never been much of one to use these potions, the fulminating and strangling gas potions, I don't know. Could be fun, but I find it fun just running around smacking people with my wand. Okay, we found Blood
Too
Raven's
many empty
location.
graves.
Let's get after it. Let's go.
My army will destroy you.
We're missing a lot more than we hit, but that's alright. Got her pinned now. Don't get distracted, Skellies. Eyes on the prize. Come on. Did it.
Blood Raven. Rest well.
Guess we'll clear out these areas and teleport back if we get a decently full inventory of valuable items. Or if our wand breaks. Whatever happens first, I guess. It's amazing how much of the game is coming back to me now. I just was gonna remark upon that gray club that dropped a minute ago. Oh hey, Bone Breaker. That's good, man. Comment on how I kind of forgot about socketing in gems and runes and stuff. Then sure enough, our first gem goes ahead and drops too. I love to see it. You gotta be level 6, what are we? Or level 5, okay. Are we gonna do any kind of points into teeth? Even early level? I mean, damage 2 to 4? Nah, we're just gonna do summoning from the get-go. We'll get Clay Golem next level, it'll be great. So even with respecking in mind, I don't think I need energy. Just gonna do some early points into strength and dex to make sure I can use items that I find. I don't know if I'll need to. You're already getting, like, regular healing potions this early on, huh? I don't remember that, but alright. Oh yeah, ethereal items, interesting. If I remember, they don't sell for much, but... whatever, we'll go back now.
I am overburdened.
I can hardly believe that you've defeated Bloodraven. Though she was once my closest friend, I pray that her tortured spirit remains banished forever. You have earned my respect, stranger, and the allegiance of the rogues. I have placed several of my best warriors at your disposal.
Nice, we've got Ellie. How do I see what she does? Because I remember there being different types. Oh, wow, okay. This tells you more than it used to, as far as I know. Well, I'm just going to go with Ellie. We'll see what she does. I know. Mercenary screen. Oh. Aha. So she's doing inner sight, illuminates nearby enemies, making them easier to hit for you and your party. Seems good. Cold arrow to slow down. Seems good. And freezing arrow to freeze entire groups. Yeah, this type of aura and crowd control is probably what we want, I assume.
I'll put that to good use.
I don't think you need to repair mercenary stuff, although it could be totally wrong.
I'll put that to good use.
Hello. It is clear that we are facing an evil difficult to comprehend, let alone combat. There is only one Haradrim sage, schooled in the most arcane history and lore, who could advise us. His name is Deckard Cain. You must go to Tristram and find him, my friend. I pray that he still lives.
The man, the myth, the legend. Deckard Cain. Wonder if I should get one of these wands. There's some good ones, a couple I can't afford. This one I can afford and I can use now, and it's got Skeleton Mastery, Teeth, and Amplified damage. All spells we could use early. It's only 3,000. I'll probably do it. Sure. The scepter alone almost paid for that. Go through the underground passage to the dark wood, search for the Tree of Inifus, and recover the scroll. Good times. Stash. Oh, shared with offline characters? I think the stash is bigger than it used to be, too. That's really cool.
What can I do for you?
So I think for now, I'm probably not going to buy too many more items. I'm just going to more focus on farming gold and kind of finding what I need. And hoping that is good enough. But I will keep an eye out for socketed items. Oh man, I forgot about keys too. There's so much to, to remember. I gotta take a moment to set up my skills too, because I got some new ones now. How do we do that? Bear with me. I don't remember. Okay. Look it up. Skill tree is T. And from there, can you set them to the F1, F2? Oh no, here's how you do it. Okay. F1, F2, F3. Cool. So F1 for amp damage, F2 for teeth. And an experience shrine. I love these. These are so cool. Alright, let's get that and then run right into the den. As we know there's going to be many things to kill in the cave level 1. Short bow for our lovely Ellie. Guess there's no real reason not to have a little bit of teeth action going on early. It's not like you use your mana for anything else regularly. Maybe amplified damage is better, but we have both from our wand, right?
I need mana. I need mana.
Oops, I think I was just muted. I was saying, alright, I admit it, casting teeth is pretty fun. the kind of fortuitous purchase of that wand when I was on the fence about doing teeth and curses and stuff really proving relevant.
Not enough mana.
Let's dedicate a belt slot to some mana. Does he say mana? Magic Fevers yelled at me about saying mana long enough that I changed to mana. Now here, I find through the Necromancer that mana was right all along. How dare you? We should all feel ashamed. You should automatically pick up keys if you're automatically picking up gold, right? Maybe that's not true. Probably don't really want keys after a certain point. Let's get a clay golem. Now that we're committing a little bit more to teeth, yeah, we'll put 5 points or whatever into energy. Seems fine. Cast our first amplify damage ever, then hit him with the teeth. Don't have a chance.
I'll put that to good use.
Ooh, our first rare item, I think they're called, the yellow ones. Oh yeah. Stone chain.
I am overburdened.
Nice, a little gold find early on. Seems good.
I'll put that to good use.
Let's upgrade that bow. Guess nobody needs this quilted armor. Alright, things are going swimmingly if you ask me. Hope you guys are having fun too. Worthy little jaunt into the cave. Feel free to let me know what your guys' preference is, as I said at the beginning, for anything audio and visual especially, but also for how I play the game. Talking anything from, like, do we play with the minimap open, to turn your voice volume up or the game volume down, or vice versa. Anything in between. I know we don't really need to go over here, but I can't resist. Yeah, feeling happy about going into the cave, not gonna lie. I don't remember where we were, though, so I don't know if it makes more sense to portal back or to walk out. Let's just walk out and see. Yeah, I guess we'll portal back from here. Maybe this experience shrine will come back at some point. After we're in town for a minute.
Greetings.
Whoa, check this wound out. +3 to raise skeleton. 1 to amp damage and cold resist. We lose teeth, but we also get that chance to cast Firebolt. Yeah, that's an upgrade overall, no doubt. See the option to deposit gold. I'm not sure what that does, unless there's like a max your character can carry, perhaps. Okay, I was wondering why my hotkeys didn't reset, but it defaulted to none of them, equipped to the right click. I think that's because I lost access to teeth when I switched out my wand. Could be wrong, and it doesn't matter much. Just a curiosity I was wondering about. We're getting some sweet drops here. We've got our first yellow weapon in the form of a dagger. We got some gems. We got a ring for the first time. Let's go. Man, Diablo is literally just so fun. Guess who needs teeth when you got amp damage in an army, right? I go back and forth on teeth. I justify whether or not I have access to it. If I don't have it, I don't need it. If I do have it, it's amazing. Got 4 skellies now. It's all over for whoever took Deckard Cain. It's all over for them. +1 to light radius, and nothing else. It's probably about the worst. Worst item I can think of. I'll put that dagger in the secondary slot, the alternate weapon. But I lose a skeleton when I do it, I just realized, so it's probably not really worth switching to it. Death's Advocate approaches. Oh yeah, monster shrines that let you, basically create a unique foe out of nothing. So cool. Stony Field. Underground passage to the Darkwood. So I'm not sure if this is where we're supposed to go or not. Maybe you have to go through the field to get to the Darkwood. Or maybe not. This is something different. Either way. I'm here for it. Alright, a waypoint is most welcome, if nothing else. We got that.
The Order welcomes you.
see a +3 skeleton mastery wand, but I think that's kind of what I want, but I'll wait till I can afford it. And maybe until it's got other better stuff alongside it. I don't really know, like, what I'm doing, and I'm not...
Good to see you.
For that type of specific thing, right? And I'm not too worried about it either way, just kind of thinking out loud for you. Yeah, Darkwood is the next waypoint after this. Another experience shrine. Well, don't mind if I do. Nice try, booby trap. Nice try. Ooh, yeah, now I remember this. There's a... Yeah, the underground passage. It's against this wall somewhere, I do believe. Is there something else cool in this field? Well, either way, we're gonna get a nice big fight while we got that shrine.
I sense many spirits around the stones.
Rakanishu. Sweet. Okay, I remember you push those in a certain order, but, what's this over here? Apparently we're not there yet. The Moldy Tome, I think I remember. Is that the Countess quest that we are given upon reading the tome? Let's find out.
And so it came to pass that the Countess, who once bathed in the
Indeed.
rejuvenating blood of 100 virgins, was buried alive. And her castle, in which so many cruel deeds took place, fell rapidly into ruin. Rising over the buried dungeons in that god-forsaken wilderness, a solitary tower, like some monument to evil, is all that remains. The Countess's fortune was believed to be divided among the clergy, although some say that more remains unfound, still buried alongside the rotting skulls that bear mute witness to the inhumanity of the human creature.
Could also just kind of actually save my stat points for a minute. That's, well, I mean, with respecking, I guess there's no need to do that. I don't know if there's any cost to respec. It might not be free, literally or figuratively. I wonder if I didn't. This only occurred to me now. I wonder if there's a limited amount of times that you can do it. That would suck, because I've been kind of been being really cavalier with my choices. So I just kind of know that you can respec and figure it's all good. Here's that passage. Yeah, mercs can't wear rings. Okay, I didn't think so. Some pretty poor finds all around, but I can drop a few of them and not feel bad if need be. I almost killed myself with that fire shrine. Now I remember what that does. Almost killed my whole party too. Look at the life totals of my poor follower and my loyal golem. You hate to see it. I won't do it again. Kind of watching my health not regen, and I guess I forgot that there's no base level regen on characters, or at least on the Necro. You have to get that from items. So we drink a potion, I guess.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, no inventory on the merc either. That cap's not gonna sell for much. We'll get rid of that. Level 10 skellies already. Imagine not investing in skeletons from minute one. Couldn't be me. I'll need to read up on, like, what to save and what not to worry about, like, gems and stuff. I'm not gonna go too hardcore in that regard. Feel free to leave any tips below. Like, I remember once you get the cube, you can combine chip gems into flawed, I believe it's called, the second tier, and so on all the way up to perfect, but sure, there's other reasons not to do that, right? Like recipes that call for a chipped whatever. Maybe I'll just do whatever I feel like and not worry about it. Because we are only having fun after all.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
Okay, I guess level 2 doesn't take us through, just gives us a little bit of a reward area, which is great. However, I thought we'd be on our way to the Darkwood. Shows what I remember. The memory is coming back to me, but clearly they are incomplete. Alright, we made it. Let's go, let's go. Alright, there are champion mobs too, where it's not a unique thing with, like, traits. It's just kind of powered up versions of the regular guys. Man, I love this game. It's just really cool. There's a reason. It is such a classic. There's a reason people are playing this kind of remastered version so very many years later. And I think I have, like, the almost perfect amount of, like, institutional knowledge and memory to the point where, like, I can just kind of jump in and play without really needing to look up how to do things. But I just don't remember everything. And I bet as the kind of progress is made, I'll remember even less proportionately as we go on and on in the acts and stuff, you know? So it's very cool, having a very good time fighting Treehead Woodfist. What a name. What a guy. Alright, let's get that ring, and it's probably a good time to portal back. Stats thing is bugging me. I'm just gonna plug them in to vitality, I guess.
Hello.
Marginal and decent upgrade to the rings, I guess. I guess I'll keep this socketed cap until I have a compelling reason not to. Inventory is going to fill up real quick, though. Oh well.
What can I do for you?
This tree shines with inner spirits.
Nope. I was just there. I guess we'll go around here. There is a Darkwood waypoint I saw, so why don't we find the waypoint? I'm gonna poke around, like, right near this entrance to the Black Marsh, see if there's an immediate waypoint, like there was for Cold Plains or whatever. And then if no dice, we'll just go back and find the Darkwood one. Kinda cool to find a unique mob right away. Whoa, dropping our first set item. A small shield. Which is Kleeglaw's Claw. That's a bit of a tongue twister. Kleeglaw's Claw. Yeah, it's way better than what I'm using even by itself. Let's go. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Looks cool. That's how we look without the minimap. You just kind of have to play with the minimap, right? Maybe not always, but when you're exploring, most likely. But it is cool to run around a little bit without it. We'll do that for now. Just for a minute. Before we inevitably turn back. Try to find our waypoints. EXP Shrine Lego. And the waypoint. Beautiful. Can't let the shrine go to waste, though. No chance. No chance. Go. I wonder if Resurrected Carvers and other goblinoids of this variety, did they give you experience? Probably not. Probably only the first one before they're revived. But I don't know. Fascinating. I couldn't cast Amplify damage on that shaman in the building. And I think it was because I didn't have line of sight. Which is cool. It's not necessarily some mechanic I would expect to be present in this game. If indeed that's what it is. Well, pretty cool. guess that's all the experience buffs we are getting for now. I think that experience bar is updated, right? Probably all this stuff is updated from the classic version.
Good day.
Still no free identification from Moreve. Maybe I made that up. Or maybe it's
very
coming.
good. I have translated the runes on this scroll. You must find the cairn stones and touch them in the
There we
order that
go.
I have
I knew I
written.
remembered doing that. Alright, Doom Mask, you are in. Once again, I'll put a couple socketed items in the stash that maybe just looks really dumb. Or maybe it's a genius move. I wouldn't really know. Stony Field.
Good day.
Alright, let's go rescue Deckard Cain and then maybe call it a day. Whoa, I remembered that it's the arrows to control the minimap. It is all coming back to me now. Why can't I find the tree? Isn't the tree on the, oh no, it's the stones we're looking for, not a tree. There they are. Okay. We go north. Very cool.
All that's left of proud Tristram are ghosts and ashes.
Help!
Griswold, that's right. The old blacksmith, I guess he is, from Diablo 1, if I recall. Poor fellow. Oh yeah, we should probably get Cain, huh? He's over here. Just vibing in the cage.
Deckard Cain, if you value your life, leave here immediately.
Sounded a little bit more like a threat than a encouragement to seek safety. But I guess the Necromancer's always kind of walking that edge, you know? He's, I suppose, an anti-hero type of figure. I'm not even thinking about doing any other skill besides raise skeleton at the moment. As soon as I started doing this, I was just basically never gonna stop. Really not sure what any of my benchmarks for equipment are in terms of strength or dexterity. So, for now, we don't worry about it. Just gonna clear out this area for fun. There's not much more here as far as I can tell. And we'll go back, we'll talk to Cain, and we will probably be done. Wurt's leg. Is this the cow level thing, is that right? Or is that for something else? Wurt's leg has got some kind of profound meaning, I just don't know what it is yet. Alright, I guess we've seen just about all there is to see here.
As a token of my gratitude,
Oh,
I will identify
duh.
items for you at no
Yeah,
charge.
Cain identifies them, not Worrive. What am I talking about?
Regrettably, I could do nothing to prevent the disaster which devastated Tristram. It would appear that our greatest fears have come to pass. Diablo, the Lord of Terror, has once again been set loose upon the world. As you know, some time ago, Diablo was slain beneath Tristram, and when our hero emerged triumphant from the labyrinth beneath town, we held a grand celebration that lasted several days. Yet, as the weeks passed, our hero became increasingly aloof. He kept his distance from the rest of the townsfolk and seemed to lapse into a dark, brooding depression. I thought that perhaps his ordeal had been so disturbing that he simply could not put it out of his mind. The hero seemed more tormented every passing day. I remember he awoke many times, screaming in the night, always something about the East. One day he simply left, and shortly thereafter Tristram was attacked by legions of foul demons. Many were slain, and the demons left me to die in that cursed cage. I believe now that Tristram's hero was that dark wanderer who passed this way before the monastery fell. I fear even worse, my friend. I fear that Diablo has taken possession of the hero who sought to slay him. If true, Diablo will become more powerful than ever before. You must stop him, or all will be lost.
Okay, very cool. You know, I remember some aspects of these initial quests we've done, like the story behind them. I did not remember that. I did not remember the fate of Diablo 1's hero and the identity of the Dark Wanderer, although I remember the Dark Wanderer's appearance. It's funny what you retain from childhood memories and what you do not. Let's identify our items. We'll get sold up, and then I'll basically be calling it wrap.
You have risked your life to rescue Cain. For that we thank you. We must seek his counsel immediately.
What did she just give me? A ring? Of charged bolt. Mace of shock. Ethereal shield. Blah, blah, blah.
Yes?
Any cool wands, Zakara? Anything with +3 skeleton mastery and the exact amount of sockets for whatever late game item I want? I don't think so. Alright guys, well, I want to thank you so much for tuning in to the first video of what will...
When I fled the monastery, I left behind the Herodric Malice, my enchanted smithing hammer. If you can retrieve it for me, I'll use its magic to strengthen your equipment.
You got a deal, girl, you got a deal. So yeah, thanks for chilling with me for first episode of whatever we'll call this Diablo series. I do hope you enjoyed it. Let me know, as I said at the beginning, many things. Let me know what you'd like me to do different, if anything, in terms of audio and visual presentation. Leave any tips or ideas for what items to save, what items to build toward, how to spec, etc. And also, let me know whether you like the kind of on and off commentary that I did here, or whether you'd like me to talk more or less. I think there's room for all three options, basically. This is my first time doing something like this. You know, I've played Skyrim, but Skyrim is something that really lends itself to me talking a lot and kind of role-playing as the character. Diablo, I don't know if it does as much, so I'm kind of trying to strike a happy medium between some commentary, and, you know, between not enough and too much, basically. But we'll see how it all comes out. I'll, of course, watch this first one back to see with my own eyes how it looks, but you gotta let me know, too. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks to everybody who voted for this game and for Necromancer as our class. And I will see you for the next video. Give it a thumbs up, leave a comment to help the algorithm. Let's get some decent views on this if we can. I don't know if we can. My channel's small these days, and I don't know how popular Diablo II Resurrected casual content is, but we'll give it a shot. Thanks again, guys, and I'll talk to you soon.